welcome to my channel. My name is REDNESS and I'm an optometrist. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about common signs you could see in kids that will indicate that you need to take them to an eye doctor. Don't go anywhere, stick around. Hi, welcome to my channel, Parenting on the Go. And today we'll be talking about common signs that could indicate that your baby needs to see an eye doctor. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel down below to get notified when we upload. This video is for parents, but most especially for the moms, because they spend more time with the children and it's most likely they will notice changes in the kids than the father would do. So I know parenting is very stressful. It's not an easy task at all, but if you get it right, it's something you're going to enjoy in the long run. I'm going to be explaining everything in simple terms so you can understand. You don't have to be in the medical field to know what I'm saying. You don't have to get your dictionary to understand what I'm saying. So it's going to be very simple and relatable. One of the major causes of vision loss in children is usually neglect from parents. When kids complain, parents do not necessarily take them so seriously. Between 6 to 12 months, a child should undergo their very first comprehensive eye examination. This is done by either an optometrist or an ophthalmologist. What a child has done at birth is just a screening. The child needs to be given a comprehensive eye examination. So after the examination, you have to, as a parent, look out for signs that could indicate that your child is having issues with their eye. Note that the brain controls the activities of the eyes. So if there's a problem with the brain, it's going to affect the eye. So if you have difficulty during labor, you spend hours in labor room and all, you want to check if the parts of the brain controlling the eye has issues. The thing is, when a baby falls down when they are young, or maybe experience any traumatic injury, please make sure you find out if the baby is okay. Don't just assume that the baby stops crying. It automatically means that the baby is okay. Some parents usually self-medicate whenever their child complains about any eye condition or eye problems. They usually self-medicate, which is not very good. A child can tell you, I have itching or red eye. This could be as a result of so many things. So giving the child something that would stop the pain or the swelling or anything that the child has complained about is not good for the child. You can imagine there are some parents who still give their children traditional medicine to put in the eyes, which is so wrong, because you are doing more damage to the eye than good. You do not want to make a mistake that you regret forever. So you need to see your eye doctor each time your child complains about a problem. One of the signs that you could see, especially for newborn babies, is drooping of the eyelid. Drooping of the eyelid simply means when this eyelid, the eyelid, comes down and covering almost half of the eye. You could take the child to the hospital and get the child checked so they can do what they have to do. If it's surgery, if it's a correction, anything, just get the child to the hospital. Do not leave the child like that until they are 10. Bulging of the eyeballs. It's normal that kids can be born with big eyeballs, but sometimes bulgy eyes could be as a result of something going on in the brain. So you want to check if the bulging of the eyeball is normal. It's not just for you to sit at home and assume that, oh, my child has a big eyes. It could be as a result of something, especially when the eye keeps growing bigger. Also, you could see a cloudy pupil. The pupil is like the dark parts. The iris and the pupil are the dark parts of the eye. Now, when you notice that the dark part of the eye of your child is looking whitish, it's not normal. You should get your child to see a doctor. Also, if there's discharge, that calls for a checkup. Then also, if you have a misaligned eye, whereby the eyes are not focusing on the same thing, Probably you've seen cases where a child is looking this way and the other eye, one eye is looking this way and the other eye is looking the other way. It means there's something wrong. If there's a serious swelling, tearing, that is water coming out of the child's eye consistently, and redness, you also would see your doctor. Another thing you can also look out for is excessive tearing. The child is always tearing, not because the child wants to cry or because there's something bothering the child. The child just sits down and water starts coming out of the child's eyes. You should take note of that and make sure you do something about it. Then another thing is when your child bumps into objects or things or falls unnecessarily. Don't scream at the child and say, you don't take note of where you're going, you're this, you're that. It could indicate that the child is not seeing properly. So please, if your child bumps into things unnecessarily, check if the child is okay by taking your child to see an eye doctor. Squinting means when the child reduces the eye, closes the eye to some point to be able to focus. That is not normal. So if your child squints, reduces their eyes to be able to see, it shows that there's something wrong. Also, if your child has to tilt their head to one side to be able to focus on things, it also indicates that there's something wrong. Frequent headaches and eye pain. Please, parents, do not buy any analgesic for your child just to relieve the pain. Take your child to the hospital. It could mean that the child needs glasses. It could mean that the child is having stress focusing on things. So it's not just okay for you to buy Panadol for the child each time they say I have headache, or paracetamol rather. If anytime they say I have headache, you should check what is actually going on. It could be linked to the eyes. If a child holds objects like their phones too close to the face, or they want to watch TV, they have to go very close to the TV, it shows that there's something wrong. If the child's teacher brings you complaint like your child has difficulty with schoolwork, they have to bring their book close to their face before they're able to read, or they have to sit in front of the class, when they sit at the back or in the middle, they cannot see the blackboard, that is a problem. So please, parents, take these things very seriously. I want to talk about something called amblyopia. Amblyopia results when there's different refractive error in both eyes. Now, this usually occurs when you realize that most parents do not tackle the complaint of their kids on time. Sometimes you see a parent walk into the clinic with their child, and on examination you realize that this child needs refraction. And by the time you're trying to refract the child is not improving, the vision of the child is not improving. And then by the time you ask the child, how long have you been complaining? They say, since I was 2, since I was 3. And this child is 10. So it means the parents neglected them all this while. And then when you ask the parents, they also tell you that, oh, she has been complaining about this thing for a long time now. Now, if you leave that refractive error for a long time, it makes that eye that has a refractive error to become lazy, and as such you can no longer be able to correct it as at the time they come into the clinic. Refraction is a test you do to determine what power of glasses or what power of lens is appropriate for someone. The best way to avoid amblyopia, which is an irreversible loss of vision, is by looking out for signs like excessive itching. Sometimes your child could be itching, probably they have not gotten to the age where they could express themselves very well. If you notice that your child itches all the time, you should take your child to see. Do you know that 25% of school-age children may have vision problems that may just be corrected by the use of glasses? So please, parents, don't take your time before taking your kids to see an eye doctor. Do that now. And make sure you schedule for routine eye check for your kids at least once or twice in a year. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please help share this video to all moms around. Pregnant mom, new moms, teen moms, in fact, All parents should watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get notified when we upload new videos. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be in the comment section to answer all your questions.